Be gentle to yourself. I know nobody else understands you. I do. I do. So be gentle to yourself. I know nobody else understands you. I do. I do. So be gentle to yourself. And be gentle to yourself. Yeah. And be gentle to yourself. Hello, hello, and hello again. Today's video is going to be about not letting the little things win. And what I mean by that is, it is so many small things in this world that can tear us apart from the love that's supposed to be everlasting. So many little things is going to test you. So many little things is going to test your relationship, your marriage, your unionship, whatever you want to call it. And it's all about how hard are you willing to fight? How hard are you willing to fight the enemy? Because the minute that you go and say, we are one, that's when he's going to say none and done. It is so many things, and I'm going to make a quick video because it is so many things where, and I'm going to be real, marriage has tested me in ways that I've never seen it coming. I've never thought that marriage would be as hard as it is. And there's a lot of people on this platform that will tell you, oh, or they'll only show the videos of, oh, it's just butterflies and roses. When really, a lot of times it's just thorns and bushes. If I'm being honest, I don't know which better way to put it. It is a constant fight. Now, for those of you who are not married, you're in for a I don't want to say a rude awakening. I don't want to put that on your marriage, but you're in for the time of your life. I do, because I stand for marriage. I am for marriage. No matter how hard it has been for me, it is beautiful at the end of the day. It is beautiful at the end of the day. And to me, in my opinion, it is well worth the fight. It's almost like seeing you're making a piece of art, and then you're seeing the final product of what you've put so much into. You've put all this time and effort and the thoughts you put into it, and it's just so much you're expecting from this piece of art. And then once you finally see all the beautiful colors and everything come together, then you finally see the product of it all. It's so much to relationships. Now, when I speak from a marriage standpoint. That does not mean that I am against you just being in a regular relationship, because hey, whatever floats your boat. But with marriage, and as I said in my description in my first video and everything, my family that we have, my husband and I, we're a blended family. I had 2 children before we got together. He had 2 children. Together, God has blessed us with 8 children together. And when you become one with a person, you have to be willing to take on everything with that person. I don't like when people get together, right? And then they say, oh, this is mine and this is yours. This is what I bring to the table, and this is what you bring to the table. No, we're going to bring it together and work through it together, no matter what the outcome look like or whatever it's going to look like. To become one means just that. It does not mean, okay, well, you know what? That's not my problem. That's yours. This is my money, not yours. This is what I believe in, and you believe in whatever you want to believe in. No. Two becomes one. To become one is just that. Two becomes one. That's why I said in my first video that if you are thinking about getting married, I believe that you should get to know each other. I don't care if it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years. I know there's some people who successfully gotten married after 2 months, 3 months maybe, and lasted 60 years. That's a blessing. I didn't get married until 2 years after I met my husband. We got married 2 years after we met. When we first met, everything started off very fast. I mean, everything started fast. Um, everything. I mean, from the time, you know, from the time, and then from having my first child with him, I mean, everything started fast. And when I started having children with him, this is before we got married. I had 2 children with him before we got married, and the rest were after we were married. And everything from children, everything will test your marriage. Everything will test your relationship. I've heard a saying before where people will say, well, I've been with this person for 10 years. I've been with this person for 20 years. And then when you get married, it feels like you're just marrying somebody completely different. And that is just so true because, excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. Where were we? From like marriage, I'm sorry, my children, they run in here and they completely lose my train of thought. Marriage, from blending families together to finances to everything, excuse me. Sorry, to everything. From marriage to finances to everything. Everything will test your relationship. And you have to be ready for this fight because that's exactly what it is. I mean, at least for me in my marriage. We have been married for going on 10 years next week. And I mean, I only know one way to be, and that's honest. I only know one way to be, and that's honest. And there was a time, a point in my life where I wasn't that way. But marriage have its way of showing you the worst parts of yourself before revealing the beauty in you. You don't even understand the worst parts of yourself until you get married. You don't even understand it. There's going to be a lot of fighting because you don't know who this person is really. I think that's what marriage is. Marriage is just, you're constantly getting to know a person. You're constantly trying to understand this changing person. The same way I'm changing and my husband he's choosing to deal with and go through me changing is the same way I got to deal with and go with him changing. There's things that come with people. It may be a person he or she may have been he or she may have been the most loving person when y'all first got together. And then, out of nowhere, after you get married, you're like, wow, this person is extremely angry. Wow, this person is, everything I say or do is going to annoy this person. Oh, this person was outgoing at one point in time. Now, he or she don't like to do nothing. Oh, we used to always do stuff with our kids. Now, we don't do nothing. Those are some examples. Oh, we used to have sex all the time. Now we don't. These are a lot of the things that you are going to go through in your relationship. You'll go from stages of feeling like best of friends, having the most of fun, to feeling like your roommates, to feeling like, you're just like, what the heck? You find yourself enjoying doing things by yourself versus even with your spouse. And it's like you grow to realize, and why I say it is so important to try to stick it out is because there is beauty at the end of the rainbow. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And my husband and I, we've been homeless. We've been trying to rely on everybody, from his family to mine, and got the door slammed in our faces. We've been with our children, through it all. We've, had to deal with a lot of things from our children, had to open our ears and actually listen to our children. They'll say things that you'd be like, wow, you don't even expect from your children. They'll do things that would really break your marriage apart. because it's like, okay, you'll feel like you're in the middle of, do I choose my marriage or do I choose my children sometimes? Because parenting is another big challenge in marriages. You both are not on the same page. You'll have a relaxed parent, and you'll have a parent who's just a drill sergeant. He's just, or she's just like, no, it's this way or the highway. And then you'll have a parent that says, really, is that, it's not that serious to me. And then y'all two clash. Y'all two will always be clashing, arguing about it. And then there may be addictions. I know I had some of my own. My husband had some things that he had to deal with. And then it's like, are you able to be there for each other when it matters? I know some people deal with infidelity. And then when that happens, it's a lot of outer voices that's telling you, they tell you, oh, leave, you better not deal with that, or it's a one time and you're done type of deal. And it's like I've grown to learn that there's just things that remains between you, God, and your spouse. There are things that remain between y'all. Not between you, Susie, Sal, Tanya, Shay. No. Only between you, God, and your spouse. And a lot of times with me, it's just between me and God. Sometimes I don't even share stuff with my husband, because a lot of times it's about him. Whereas me and God, and I'm like, it's between just me and God, because a lot of the times I'm like, God help me. I can't do it no more. And he gives me the strength. As I'm sure my husband is in his prayer closet praying about me, because I'm not easy either. I used to be when we first got together, but no, that's what situations and going through a lot of things will do to you. You grow a thicker coat and you become more like just serious. You become more about like just business, no more games. And then here comes the arguing. Arguing is a big marriage breaker. I didn't get the finances yet. Finances, I would say, is the least of our problems, because we don't have the issues of it's your money and my money. Whatever comes in our household is ours. So, we used to have these issues where I felt like, oh, my husband was just way too much in control of the money. So we had to sit down and talk. And we came into an understanding like, okay, because he felt like, oh, we had to do this. And I'm just like, okay, where do I fit in? Because as a wife, there's things you need as well. And that's when you sit down and you talk about it, have an understanding. If y'all disagree, that's for y'all to decide. Where's that balance? But finances is the least of our worries. I would say the most challenging thing to me in marriage is communication will always be up there. Parenting, having that consistency, I don't know how to explain it, but maintaining that consistency of love is a big problem. You maintain, because there's times where you may feel like, dang, I don't feel like I'm being loved by you. But what are we going to do about it? And there's times where your spouse may just be blank and just not there, and just be like, well, I don't know, I'm giving you my all. And then you're looking at your spouse like, is that all you got? So that can be a big deal breaker and just a big marriage breaker. Like I said, children, maintaining that connection. Love making, yes, that is another one. You have to maintain that love connection. You have to maintain it. There will be times where your spouse may not feel like it, you may not feel like it. But, you got to keep it fun. You got to keep it, you got to please each other. That's the simplest way I can put it. or it's going to be a problem. And that's one problem you just don't want to have. What else? I mean, through my 10 years of marriage, I say that right there, it ain't even going through the hard times. Like, I feel like the hard times bring us closer together. All the times me and my husband been homeless, I mean, it's been a lot. We've been homeless a lot of times. And that was not the worst of our relationship. That actually brought us closer together. And also, I'm sorry, let me add this in. Another marriage breaker is you including your family in on everything. Keep your family out your business. Keep your friends out your business. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep them out. And this is coming from somebody who used to always tell her business to everybody. Keep them out. I promise you, your marriage will thrive if you keep people out of your business. Give everything to God. Give it all to Him. Maintain that love in your marriage, love making. Check on each other. Hey, how you doing? Can I pray for you? Want to pray together? Let's talk. Talk. Be your husband or your wife's best friend, or at least try to be. Be that person who ain't going to judge them. Let them come to you in their most vulnerable states. Let them talk to you about whatever's on their mind, their heart, and allow you to be that ear that they need to listen. If your kids, mommy, daddy, give us a minute. Give us a minute. It's mommy and daddy time. And you allow that to be known. Because your marriage comes first, after God. And everything else will fall in line. You have to just keep it together. So I say maintain that connection, maintain that love making, keep your friends and family out, keep God first in everything y'all do. Keep Him first. If you gotta go to your prayer closet alone, you do that. If you need that time alone, you do that. Always pray for each other. It don't matter what it may look like. Continue to pray for each other. And just trust that God is in the making of making y'all unionship the most beautiful it's ever been. You have to be willing to go through the fire to get through the light. You have to be willing to, because if it's that easy for you to just give up and just be like, I'm done with it because you don't like what y'all are facing at the moment, or you're like, oh my gosh, again, if that's the attitude you're going to have, then you're going to get the results you're going to get. And it ain't going to be the results that's going to be a blessing to your marriage. If you have the attitude of, okay, this is another hard time, we're going to make it through. Let's pray about it. Let's get through it together. I'm here for you. If you have that attitude and serve each other, what do you need? Do you need anything? How can I be of service to you? So I know I ain't been married that long. And maybe, some of the things I'm saying today, it may go in some people's ear out the other. I don't know. But I'm literally here to try to help others in whatever way that may look like, whether it's with parenting, whether it's with marriage, whether it's with building up, trying to build you up with just words, whatever it may be. And I know on a lot of my videos and shorts, y'all heard me singing. I ain't no singer. I don't even claim to be. I just love to sing. And I love my own voice. I love my own voice. I love to sing. And, yeah. And I would say, give it all to Him. Give it all to God. He can carry the weight. He can carry the weight. A lot of the times we can't. We don't feel like we can carry the weight, but He can. He can carry that weight, and He will. He will carry it. Okay? So that's just a little bit of information for today. A little video I wanted to make because it was on my heart that, there's a lot of marriages just suffering today. There's a lot of marriages suffering. And I just feel like I need to be that voice if there's a voice needed. And in whichever way that may be, or whichever way I can be that's what I'm going to do. My channel is not about how many viewers I got or how many views I got. It's about how many people I can help and which way I can help or be uplifting, okay? So I love each and every one of y'all. I know we don't know each other yet, but we will. We will. And yeah, give it all to him and be grateful for today. Pray for those who don't have. Pray for those who need. Give when you can. And even if you think you can, you can. My babies is coming in here, so I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye-bye.